Hey everyone, I'm Casey Martin from Wine Country Pens and Wine Country Woodworks, and this is going to be a cool video of me making a block out of this stabilized oak burl you can see right in front of you. I have two pieces of it, and I'm going to make a block with this and Alumilite resin. So these are two pieces of the same block, but I cut them in order to have them fit in the same mold. I really actually like the little piece on the right, even though it's smaller, because you can kind of see a little bit of the burl cap at the top, but they both are beautiful pieces of wood. So what I do is I use a little bit of hot glue from a hot glue gun to hold down the bigger piece. The smaller piece on the right, I cut it such close to the size of the mold that it actually friction fit in there snug enough that I wasn't worried. I ended up using about 400 grams of resin for this whole thing, which actually ended up being a little too much. You'll see in a little bit that I ended up having a little extra, and I actually poured that into one of my pen blank molds, and I'm not sure exactly what I'll do with the leftover yet. It's kind of transparent, as you guys will see with the dye I use, so I might use it as coasters or whatnot. But if you're not familiar with Alumilite, most people watching my videos probably are, but it's a polyurethane resin that needs to be mixed with a part A and a part B equally by weight, and then you mix it together until it's completely clear. I put my resin under pressure, which I'll be doing once this is all over with. I decided that I've made one block similar to this a few days ago, actually. If anybody's curious, you can check out my Instagram, Wine Country Woodworks, and see some pictures and a video of it. But I use interference violet and interference blue. And what's cool about this block and the one I was just mentioning is that because I just use a little bit of powder, it's actually transparent. It's not 100% transparent, but it's definitely transparent, and you just see some pearlescent shine and a little bit of color inflection from the powders. Sorry about my arm getting in the way there. But so I think you guys will really like it. I think the violet and the blue look really cool because when I show you guys what it looks like at the very end in light, you'll get to see how it kind of shimmers between the blue and the violet. So now I'm just pouring it in, and you can kind of start to see the shimmer that I'm talking about. You can see the little bit of blue and the little bit of violet kind of blends together. And you can't really see right now that it's transparent, but you will when it hardens, and especially when I shine it up. So there's a little bit of leftover I was talking about. And so I put this into my pressure pot after I put it on my mold rack and make sure it's all level, which you guys will see me doing in a second. And I pressurize it to 80 psi. I have two Harbor Freight pressure pots for those who don't know, and I take those up to 50 psi. What I like about my blue pressure pot, which you'll see me put them in right now, I bring it up to 80 psi, and that's really nice. I really don't know the technical differences between having 50 psi or 80 psi. I've heard some people say yes, it's better. I've heard some people say no, it doesn't matter at all. But I bring it up to 80, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like once I take it out here in a second. And here's what it looks like. It's really hard to show with the camera how transparent it is, but you can kind of see on the bigger block of wood, there's actually a few centimeters of resin on top of it, but you can still see the wood clearly. So right now I'm just cleaning up the block so that I can make it look really nice and shiny after I sand it, so I can show you guys how cool it all looks. And so I am wiping it down right here with denatured alcohol just to clean it, but also to show you guys how nice it looks, especially the wood. You can kind of see the shine. But I'll polish it up with some sandpaper and then some wax and take it outside for you guys and really show you how much it shines. And here it is when it's all shined up and pretty perfect in my opinion. That little red line is from my table saw, if you're wondering what that is. But I'm really happy with how it turned out. If anybody's interested in buying this, let me know. I can put it up on my Etsy. I'm not sure what I'll do with it if nobody wants to buy it. But like the video if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let me know of any suggestions. down below for future videos, and also let me know what you guys think of this block. I really like it, but of course I'm biased because I made it. So hope you guys have a good one, take it easy, and thanks for watching.